If you're in the market for newer construction, master plan community with larger interior space and bigger yard space without having to pay the high price tag of Honolulu, well, today you just might be in luck because I'm gonna go over everything you need to know about living in Kapolei. I'm talking about home prices, what's currently in the market for sale, and also new developments that are coming up. Just about everything you need to know about the lifestyle in Kapolei and the many attractions that the second city offers. Stay tuned. Kapolei is known as Oahu's second city, a rapidly growing suburban hub on the west side that blends modern developments with a family-friendly lifestyle. Over the last 2 decades, Kapolei has transformed from open land sugar plantation into a vibrant community filled with shopping centers, newer homes, and major employers. Similar to Ewa Beach, Kapolei is known for its sunny, dry weather, family-friendly neighborhoods, and some of the most impressive master plan communities on the island. The major difference I would say between Kapolei and Ewa Beach is that Kapolei is still evolving on a larger scale. I'm talking about developments when it comes to commercial and business centers, as well as the residential components adding more homes to the area. In comparison to Ewa Beach, it's still evolving and there's a lot more residential developments than the commercial side. I mean, they're not calling Kapolei the second city for nothing. There's so much more to come in this area. From the Honolulu International Airport, it's about 20 to 25 minutes heading to Kapolei. From Waikiki, you're looking at about 30 to 35 minutes. From Ewa Beach, which is right next door, you're looking at about a 5-10 minute commute. And from Olina, where the Disney Aulani Resort is, you're looking at about another 10 minutes. Now, all this time that I'm mentioning, that is without traffic. In my previous video in Ewa Beach, I've shared the breakdown of traffic and how crazy traffic can get heading west. So you gotta factor that traffic time because heading west on H1, especially during the rush hour, what could have been a simple 20 to 25 minutes or a 30 to 35 minutes from Waikiki could take up to an hour or even longer. So you gotta plan accordingly. But if you work on the west side or central Oahu or even close to the airport, Kapolei becomes extremely convenient. And many residents actually choose to live in Kapolei because they love the lifestyle and they love that they have so much more inventory to choose from, and those factors outweighs the drive. Kapolei attracts a wide range of residents. I'm talking about families looking for newer homes with great amenities, military members, whether they're stationed at Schofield, Pearl Harbor, or Hickam, professionals working in healthcare, education, or Westside corporate offices, as well as first-time home buyers wanting more space than what Honolulu offers. Retirees looking for single-level living with warm, sunny weather. And last but not least, investors looking for strong rental demand. Kapolei offers a lot of rental opportunities for those investors. When we talk about Kapolei, it is a community built for convenience, comfort, and long-term growth in all areas. This is why Kapolei is, in fact, the second city. Properties in Kapolei are far more affordable than neighborhoods like Mililani or the Honolulu area. Condos and townhomes starts off at $550,000, and these options are great for first-time home buyers and those looking to get their foot into homeownership. We also have older single-family homes. Those homes I'm talking about that was built in the early 1990s. That ranges from about $850,000 all the way up to a little over $1 million. Regarding the newer single-family homes in Kapolei, the price point ranges from $1.2 million all the way up to $1.6 million. And these single-family homes, you can expect to find these in master plan communities like Mehana, Kapolei Knolls, Kaʻulu, as well as Kaʻulu, which is the newest development by Gentry. And if you're interested in Kaʻulu, go ahead and click the link below because we've done a property tour on Kaʻulu for you to check out. What you can expect to find in these newer homes in Kapolei are larger interior spaces, which means that the floor plans are somewhat better than most of the homes. You can also find larger lot size, perfect backyard space to either plant or have a great family gathering, as well as 2-car garages and overall more modern finishes to these homes. There are Hawaiian homestead communities in Kapolei as well. These communities are designed to provide affordable homeownership opportunities for Native Hawaiians under the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act of 1920. In fact, there aren't enough housing opportunities for Native Hawaiians, and we need to create more housing opportunities for Native Hawaiians and local families so that they can stay here in Hawaii, not only stay here, but become homeowners and thrive and live in their homeland here in Hawaii. By the way, if you're new to the channel, I'm Nathaniel. We do videos like this every single day, what it is like to eat, live, work, play, and sleep. Everything you need to know about living in Hawaii, specifically Oahu. So if you're interested in this neighborhood or any other neighborhood on Oahu, please feel free to reach out to us. My business partner, Mike, and I are here to help guide you based on your goals and your budget to help you find the right home that meets your needs. Our contact information is listed in the description below. Please reach out. We're here to help. Kapolei, the second city, is experiencing significant growth with new residential communities and commercial projects, which is making this area one of the most vibrant areas to live and invest in. Regarding residential, we have Kaʻulu being built by Gentry Homes. And speaking of Gentry Homes, most of the micro neighborhoods and communities being built in Kapolei and Ewa was built by Gentry Homes. They are a reputable builder who have built some of the most exquisite homes in the area. I'm talking about communities like Woodbridge, Haleakea 1 and 2 on the golf course, Ke'ali'i, Makamai, and so many different neighborhoods in the area. Historically speaking, when it comes to Gentry Homes, you can expect good quality homes with larger floor plans, especially for that multi-generational living. Let's take a look at Kaʻulu, which is located right behind Costco. The Hawaiian word ulu means breadfruit, and the developer wanted to pay homage to the first Polynesian voyagers who settled in the Kailua region and brought ulu to the island. In fact, ulu is an important staple in the Hawaiian diet. Personally, I love ulu mash. If you've never heard of it, you gotta check it out. A lot of people talk about mashed potatoes, but if you've never tried ulu mash, my friend Megan, who was on Hell's Kitchen, she's a chef over in Kapolei, and she makes the best ulu mash. You gotta check it out. It is so ono. It's always great to have that sense of place, to understand what is the name of the area and what is the history behind it. So let's dive into Kaʻulu right now. So Kaʻulu by Gentry, they're projecting to build 390 homes, a combination of single family homes and townhomes, as well as some of those townhomes will be part of the Hawaii Community Development Authority Reserved Housing Program. Now, what does that mean? Under this reserved housing program, these townhomes are offered to eligible first-time home buyers, and the price point starts off at the low 600,000. There are some restrictions in terms of income and how long you have to stay in the home. So if you're interested, please feel free to reach out. We can go through the details and the nuances to help you to see if this is the best option for you. As for the market price homes in Kaʻulu, we have the townhomes starting off at mid 600,000 and the single family homes starting off at 900,000. Now remember, these are the market price units. There's no restrictions, so you can buy it. You can be an investor, you can be a first-time home buyer, you can be, this is your second home. There's no restrictions. And the developer releases about 8 to 10 homes each time. And these homes are released through a lottery system. So with lottery, there's a different nuance about how it's been handled and what the process is. And we've done this, we've helped so many different buyers go through the process. It's actually super easy. So if you're interested in any of these homes, please feel free to reach out to us. We wanna help you, wanna get all the information we possibly can so that we can actually get this process started, and we're here to help you. All of our contact information is listed in the description below. Reach out. When you purchase a home in Kapolei, you'll enjoy all the perks that comes with the community. I'm talking about from the schools to the shopping and dining experiences to the golf courses, the parks, as well as the beaches. Kapolei has private and public schools like Barbers Point Elementary, Kapolei Middle School, Kapolei High School, Dream House Ewa Beach, which is a chartered school, Kapolei Charter School, Island Pacific Academy. By the way, all schools have different rankings, so it's very important that you do a additional research to see which one of these schools will be best for you and your children. As for shopping, there's so many different shopping centers in Kapolei. I'm talking about the Kapolei Marketplace, anchored by Safeway. One of my favorite lunch spots is actually Sushi Bay. I mean, their spicy tempura maki is so good. If you haven't tried it, you gotta check it out. There's the Kapolei Commons with big box retailers like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, and the movie theaters, as well as some local eateries. And one of my favorite local spots over in Kapolei Commons is DB Grill. It's a great place and they have good food options for either lunch or for dinner. So definitely if you're in the area, you gotta check it out. And let's not forget the epicenter of Kapolei. I'm talking about the Kamakana Ali'i Mall with over 100 stores and restaurants. Here at the Kamakana Ali'i Mall, you'll find a movie theater, 24-hour fitness, Hampton Inn, and major anchor stores like Macy's and H&M. They have restaurants like Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, CPK, and a lot of local eateries. One of my favorite Pahana spot is Moani, where you can get good food at a great price with live music and entertainment. This spot has a cool vibe, plus it opens till midnight. And speaking of the nightlife, I mean, the nightlife here in Kapolei, there are just very few options. But if you really want to go out dancing, you'll have to hit up Waikiki or Chinatown, which is about 45 minutes away. Kapolei has one of the best weather all year round. It's dry, it's sunny, and it feels good outside. But in the summer months, it could get hot. I'm talking about like mid 80s to like low 90s. But even with that heat, that doesn't hinder the residents from actually going out and about. They love the outdoors. One of Kapolei's most iconic attraction is Wet n Wild, Oahu's only water park. It is a huge draw for families, offering water slides, lazy rivers, wave pool, kids splash zone, and they also have weekly events and seasonal activities. Sometimes they have huge concerts. In our Eva Beach neighborhood video, we talked about Waikiki, which is just about 12 minutes away from Kapolei, and that has all the incredible outdoor adventures as well that you want to check out. So check the video for more information on Eva. If you're liking the content, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also hit the notification, because we post videos like these every single week covering all the different neighborhoods across Oahu, and we want you to be the first one to get notified. So again, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single week. There are lots of parks over here in Kapolei. I'm talking about parks like Kalaeloa Beach Park, Kapolei Regional Park, which is over 71 acres. I mean, this particular park is usually packed on the weekends. This is where the local families go to watch your kids play sports on the weekends. I'm talking about sports like soccer, football, softball, you name it. There's a skating rink right there. It is so packed and so much energy and such excitement on the weekends to watch the families actually hang out and barbecue as well. Golf is a major part of the lifestyle here in Kapolei, and Kapolei Golf Course is one of the favorite local golf courses on the island, and they have an amazing restaurant. Plus on Wednesdays they have the New Wave Night Market, which is filled with over 70 food trucks, and the food is so good it makes you wanna scream. Now, speaking of golf courses, I have to mention Olina, which is also in Kapolei, about 10-15 minutes away. The Olina golf course is in a class of its own. It's one of the most impressive golf courses on the island. Its 18-hole championship course features stunning waterfalls, amazing views, and attracts both locals and visitors alike. This neighborhood is home to the Aulani Disney Resort, Four Seasons, the Marriott, as well as several different micro communities within Olina. If you're looking for resort living communities with great amenities like the Five Lagoons and the top restaurants like Roy's or Monkey Paws or Mina's Fish House at the Four Seasons, then this is an area you need to check out. One of my favorite restaurants on island is Roy's, and they have a location here in Olina, and in Olina is one of the most beautiful places. Whether you want to come for dinner or come through for happy hour, they have this alfresco experience where you can look at the water fountain, you can see the golf course, and you can see the Mauka. Olina is such a great place to live. Recently, my team and I just helped a family relocate to Hawaii, and they have been visiting Hawaii and staying in Olina for the past 20 years, and finally made the decision to purchase their home away from home here in Olina. We checked out several different neighborhoods in Olina, and they've landed on Coconut Plantation, and it's been a little over a year, and they truly love the experience. I mean, they drive their golf carts to the restaurants and just around the neighborhood. They love playing golf. I mean, just the convenience and the laid-back lifestyle is exactly what they're looking for. They are truly happy with the decision they have made. They love the island living. Go ahead and type in the comments what neighborhood you'd like us to film next, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Kapolei continues to be one of the most desirable neighborhoods for buyers who want newer homes without the Honolulu prices. If you want a suburban lifestyle with modern homes and a growing community, Kapolei is one of the best places to consider on island. This side of the island is constantly evolving, and this is one of the major reasons why people are choosing to live here. So newer homes in new communities with more space, new medical centers like Daniel Akaka State Veterans Home, which is the largest long-term care facility in Hawaii, catering to our veterans. It's newly built about 2 years ago, and with so many military families living on island, especially in Kapolei and Ewa Beach, this was a major win, and I'm so glad that this was built. In addition to the growth, we have additional grocery and retail options, future rail connectivity bringing more transient-oriented development, family-friendly lifestyle with lots of parks, great amenities, as well as easy access to the beach, golf, Wet n Wild, easy access to H1, Costco, Walmart, and so much more. Overall, you get more for your money with more affordable home options to choose from. If this is the lifestyle that matches your vibe, or you're interested in Kapolei or any other neighborhood on island, if you're thinking about making a decision about moving to Hawaii or relocating from one neighborhood to the other, this is exactly where we come in. My team and I have helped families like you understand your goals and your needs and help you align the right neighborhood that matches those goals and needs. So if you're moving or relocating to Hawaii, feel free to reach out to us, give us a call, or let's jump on a Zoom. Our contact information is listed in the description below. We'd love to connect.